Toxic love habits. That's the entire series of this week, okay? I'm going to go through these toxic things that go through our relationship. Just craziness that we are either acknowledging, not acknowledging, don't care for. Just feel like we have to still be in this relationship because we don't want to be lonely. I'm going to go through all of this. This is day one, guys. Day one, okay? My name is Nancy. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. My name is Nancy Mitchell. I'm with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. And yes, let's get right into it. You know me, for most of my mistakes, I don't even cut the video, okay? If it's really bad, then I will. But any little minor mistakes, it is what it is. It's life, okay? You already know. So anyway, a lot of time we sabotage ourselves in our relationships, and we stay in a relationship for years and years. I have done that too many times, okay, where I think that, this person loves me, and I tell myself that, and I do tell myself that, and then afterwards, I'm start looking at all the arguments and all the things that's go on, the drama and all these things, and I'm like, does he really love me? Does he really love me? So guys, I want to take this week to just dissect. I want to give you my experiences that I've had, and this ways that I have come out of these toxic relationships, okay? So let's start off. Day one is going to be confusing drama with passion. And I did that a lot. I did it a lot, a lot. You would have a lot of drama in your relationship, and you will say that, hey, he's arguing with me because he loves me. If he didn't care, he wouldn't say shit, or he wouldn't say that, or he wouldn't say, whatever. So, arguments, you may be looking at these arguments as just being that these people, or, your dudes, or even your husband or your wife, this relationship is, that because they care, that's why they are arguing with you. So be super careful that you're not looking at these arguments and just thinking that, hey, there's something there. It's really not. You have to start looking at what you're arguing about, how often you're arguing about it, and really start looking at the person that you're with, okay? So your mistake that you have with this is going to be the constant argument for chemistry. You're using it for chemistry over and over. One of the solutions for this is going to be to redefine love as stability, not chaos. So your love is supposed to be, any love for that matter, is supposed to be, caring. This person is supposed to have a lot of respect for you. This person is not going to be, thinking about, constant arguments and, all that. You're going to have more like a stable relationship, which you can look at and you can say, okay, yes, every relationship has, there are a few arguments here and there. But when it becomes constant, when it becomes crazy, and when it goes from 0 to 100 real quick, and this other party don't care about your feelings, then you got a problem, okay? You definitely got a problem. Okay, so number two, that was number one. I don't remember if I said it or not, okay? My head, I'm getting old. You're as young as you feel, right? So anyway, number two is going to be, you feel bored when things are calm. So please, females or men, if you have a relationship for, a few months, 6 months, a year, and you are now going to the situation where you are now feeling to the point that you're feeling bored because there is calmness, there's no argument, there is this, then, is that what you're craving? Is that a crave that you're craving it? And if you're craving it, that you need more drama and more, than peace, you need more chaos more than peace, then you got to start looking into yourself, because I guess because you can either be traumatized before, you can either be in that relationship and this is the new norm, and then, you're looking for your regular day-to-day to be chaotic. And you have to start looking for these breadcrumbs within all relationships. Don't care what kind of relationships you have. you're going to have these good and bad breadcrumbs. Okay. One of the solutions for this are going to be that you can seek relationship where peace feels exciting. So when you have a relationship, guys, again, I always use a mark of, a few months, let's say 6 months. Okay. Within 6 months, you should have this feeling. And again, with time, the fire lights out and you have to relight that fire, right? So I always say within that 6 month span, you should be able to, start, within that time, have some excitement, have some, peace still going through your relationship, not chaos, not arguments, and definitely, not on a constant basis, not within 6 months, because that's really fresh, but, you have to start looking at these things if you're thinking that this is going to be a long-term relationship. Okay. Now, I would say for let's leave number 2 alone. Let's go back to number 3 problems that you'll have. I was going to say something about my relationship, but I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. Number 3 is going to be you chase emotional highs and lows. So when you have these emotions going through your life and your relationships, and you have the highs and the lows, and you're now looking for this every single day or constantly, you're looking to say, okay, what's going on today? Or, is this going to be a crash day today? It's going to be, a really sad day. You're looking for, again, everybody relationship supposed to be, support from your mate. Whether it be female or male, you need the support. You need to feel safe. You need to feel wanted. You need to feel like, you have a purpose with this person. Okay. This person is going to want to take your goals, your career, you put it together with theirs. It's supposed to be, together that you're making these goals. Although you're making it together, they are still there to push you on the goals that you want to achieve. So that's super important. Okay. One of the solutions for these emotional highs and lows is going to be practicing self-soothing instead of seeking the drama. Okay. Make sure that on a daily basis, you get up, you have a routine. Don't go crazy, because I know it's kind of impossible sometimes to have a routine every single day. But however, I will say let me see, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I will say 15 minutes. It's you can't tell me that you can't take out 15 minutes off your day, of your 24 hours to sit and make sure that you are good, to make sure that whatever you're doing for that day, that you have set up some kind of plan. You have set up how your day is going to look like. So again, every single morning you should be setting up 15 minutes to say, okay, you're going to pray, you're going to say your affirmation, you're going to rewrite your goals, you're going to sit and think about them, you're going to start feeling it as if it's already existed in your mind. Visualize it. Meditation is good for this too. When you meditate, you can, if you're taking that 15 minutes, guys, 50 minutes is not a lot, okay? Use 5 minutes for medication, really. Use 5 minutes for meditation. And when you meditate, it will take you into that, and I think, again, you need more than 15 minutes. But I know, guys, just to get you started, okay? Because 5 minutes in meditation, it's like you're just touching the surface. You're not really into it just yet. However, as you start with that 5 minutes, I would definitely want for you to gradually take it up to at least 15 minutes. Okay, at least 15 minutes. So you have this, system in the morning that you have that meditation for 15 minutes eventually, but you start with the 5 minutes. And then as you meditate, you start meditating and visualizing your goals as if it is actually there. You're living in it. Okay, that's going to be super, super important. Just to put your mind and, in that kind of frame of mind that you are at peace, you have a great relationship and everything positive. Anybody comes to change that, get them out of your life. Simple. Okay. That is going to be your day 1. Okay. This is setting you up for the entire week of all these pointers, or experiences that I've gone through myself, and I have figured out ways to actually solve these problems. Okay. And these ways have helped me so much into not going back into another relationship and going through that again. Okay. So let me go ahead and do a quick recap for you. Now, again, day one, confusing your drama with passion. Okay. Number one, you mistake constant argument for chemistry. Okay. Solution is going to be you redefine love as stability, not chaos. Number two, you feel bored when things are calm. Say I do this so much before, not now. Two, that solution is going to be to seek relationships where peace feels exciting. There's an excitement for that peace when you have that peace within, with your partner. And then number three, you chase that emotional high and low at all times. Solution for that is going to be practicing your self-soothing instead of seeking trauma. Okay. You make sure you have your, daily routine of things that you do in the morning. Again, you can, I can't give you a specific thing that works. Okay. Because what worked for me may not work for you. Okay. Again, I tell you, you get up, you say a quick prayer. I think everybody should have that. Okay. And, you start, off your day by, you can doing your affirmations. I normally rewrite my goals. And when I rewrite my goals, I start to think about them, visualizing them, right into a meditation. And that meditation for me would take about 15 minutes. Again, if you have not meditated before, I will say start with 5 minutes. And with that meditation, I still visualize my goals that I rewrite into, that subconscious thinking, that visualization that I'm doing within that meditation. So that works for me. It gets me moving throughout the day to get my goals, my priority of my list of things that I need to get done. So that is something that I definitely would say you can start doing immediately. Okay. Whatever works for me might not work for you. You may need to eat first. You may need to watch TV first, watch the news or something, whatever it is that float your boats, whatever it is that connects you with you, that is what you should do for your routine or your morning routine for yourself. Okay, guys, that's it. Now that's day one, confusing trauma with your passion. And again, guys, if you know anybody that has been going through any toxic relationship, please share this video with them. Okay. And then if you like my content, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that notification button at any time a video is dropped. You are notified at all times. My name is Nancy Mitchell. I'm with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.